Hey guys, how you like my picture of the fly? Yesterday I was complaining about fruit flies in my video, and I just thought it would be interesting to do a little research on flies. And I learned that fruit flies, they use a lot for genetics because they can, they breed so rapidly and they grow so rapidly. Like they can discover things about genetics in a matter of months with, for growth and everything because they grow so fast. And they've been doing this since 1910. They've been doing that, and they do mutants too, but they try to find virgin. I don't know how they can tell the males from the females, but they try to use virgin fruit flies for the genetic studies. And I guess that sometimes they get mutants which their eyes change. They can be golden or white, and I think their bodies too, yellow or black. And so it's pretty interesting that they do that. I never knew that that happened. I just, I'm not exactly sure all that they do for that, but if you're interested in genetics, you definitely want to look at that. Our scripture today is Exodus 8:21. Else if thou wilt not let my people go, behold, I will send swarms of flies upon thee, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thy houses, and the houses of the Egyptians shall be full of swarms of flies, and also the ground whereon they are. Now, we'll talk a few more minutes about flies. They're dirty, they're disgusting, that's for sure. The plagues, I don't have everything in front of me. It's a study I did, before, but not as intense as I would like. But the Egyptians worshipped all kinds of things, and all those plagues pretty much pointed to a god that they served. And so one of the things that they would do is, and I'm not even sure when in history they did this, but the Egyptians would wear like a necklace with a fly wings and stuff on them to ward off fly bites, rather than trusting God. Also, the swarms of flies in the scripture could be all kinds of flies. They could have been fruit flies and different kinds of flies, even including some mosquito type flies. Some believe it was the dog fly, which has a worse bite, I guess, than than a mosquito. And their houses were filled with them. And I have a Greek word, I believe here, it might be a Hebrew word, Arab, you have to look it up. And it said swarms of flies, diverse sorts of flies, I guess is what they thought. And usually in the Bible, like flies were something like bad and evil. It was like a punishment. And I'm not exactly sure what that word was. I just came across the word AROB. So if you're a Bible study student and want to do a study on it, you can check out that word, but it just said swarms of flies, like it looked like it was different types of flies. So I guess I share that to say, I don't know if it's Hebrew, Greek, I'm not sure. You have to check that out. Now, the God that it would relate to, it was Khepri. I'm not even going to try to say it. And this particular God had this was an Egyptian God that had the head of a fly. So that's kind of gross, but I thought since I was doing some research on some stuff, and I wanted to what I wanted to do is I wanted to look up a scripture look up something fun to share with you and do some research on it and share a scripture verse about it. And I thought that would be a fun way to approach the scripture. And so that's what I did. I said, let's do that today. And so that's what I'm doing today. I'm showing you a scripture verse, and this one relates to the fly. So the next time you read the Exodus and all those plagues, you'll have something to share in Sunday school or your ladies' Bible studies or your men's Bible study, or if you're a preacher, you can share with your church, and you can do further research on it, because the goal of my channel and the things that I do is for you to make disciples and teach other people. So this should give you a little bit of interest. Okay, guys. So with that, I also have a group on Facebook that I started. It's just got Bible tools, and if I see freebies or good things that you can get for Christian stuff or the way to help you grow your faith, I have those free commentaries on there. I know that David Guzik has one. I think Andrew Womack has one. It's called Grow Your Faith, Rapture Ready Saints. You can check that out on Facebook, and you can also follow me on Facebook, Ruthie Popel. I'm not exactly trying to gather more friends as followers because my message board gets too filled up and it's just hard for me to keep in contact. So I just figured everyone can follow me and then they can talk to me on YouTube, Facebook, or whatever. Okay, we'll see you in the next video. And no, my sweet husband is here. What you doing, babe?
Just changing my water drink.
He's getting his water drink. We got to do some grocery shopping today too. So, okay, guys, remember, big or small, you too can be a backyard farm. God bless.